Yo, 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 what's going on? Just your friendly neighborhood monk is here. Your friendly neighborhood monk. Okay. What's up, people? So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can launch your own online business, guys. Launch your own online business. You can launch your own online business today. You can go from being an employee to being an entrepreneur today if you want. And that's a smart move, guys. Like, to be an entrepreneur is a smart move because if you look at the world, like, who are the wealthiest people in the world? Are they employees? Do they have jobs? Are those the wealthiest people? Nope. Nope. The wealthiest people in the world, guys, they're entrepreneurs and they're investors. So you can become an entrepreneur today and you can start your entrepreneurial journey. Okay. And you can learn how to do all this stuff. You should. If I was you, if I had children, I don't have children, but if I had children, I would teach them how to be entrepreneurs. I'd be like, forget the job system, guys. Don't do that. Don't do the jobs. I'd be like, you're gonna learn how to be an entrepreneur, my child. Right. But since I don't have children, you guys can be my children. I'll teach you how to be entrepreneurs. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. If you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm one of the coolest guys on the planet. Okay. I used to be a Marine, right? I used to be a Marine. I used to be a monk, and I'm a musician. What's cooler than that? Tell me something cooler than that. Okay. Tell me. Right. I'm just playing around, guys. Kind of. But yeah, this is a business in a box. So you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 over and over again, guys. And all you got to do is launch your business. You got to get past your fears. See, the reason why most people they don't start a business because they're stuck in fear, they're stuck in doubt, and they're stuck in lack. Okay. That's why I know. Because I've also been there. Like before I tried like 7 different businesses at least. But before I started my first business, there was fear, there was doubt, because I was thinking like, what if I don't make any money, right? So I know what people like. I know what people go through before they start a business because I've been there, right? That was my first one. After my first one, that fear was gone. Now I didn't have that fear. Like if you've never started a business, you might have fear, you might have doubt. I know because I know how people think because I know how I thought. You're gonna think like, what if I fail? What if I don't make any money? What if it goes wrong? But you got to focus on the positive, guys. You got to flip it. You got to flip like what if like the negative to the positive. You got to think like what if I launch my business? What if it goes right? What if I make 6 figures? What if I make 7 figures? What if I live a life of freedom? So you got to flip your negative into the positive, right? See, so many people they get stuck in the negative because that's what they focus on. And what you focus on grows. So think about your negative situation in your life right now. Think about something you don't like. Maybe you look at your bank account and you're like, man, I hate my bank account. Or maybe you're like, man, I hate being overworked and underpaid. I hate being broke. So you got to flip that into like, okay, I clearly don't want to be broke. What I do want, what do you want? What's the opposite of broke? I don't want to be broke. I clearly want to live in abundance. I clearly want to be rich. You focus on that because you get what you focus on. You understand? You get what you focus on. If you focus on the negative, you're going to get more negative. If you focus on the positive, you're going to get more positive. Okay. So today I'm going to share with you a business that's going to show you how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. And the whole business is automated. Okay. You're going to have your own automated business. It's going to be out there working for you 24/7. Just like I have my own automated business. Okay. It's out there working for me 24/7. And I made multiple 5 figures with this business so far, thousands of dollars with this business, guys. Just because I made a decision. I said, yes, I'm going to start this business because I was sick of the whole job thing, right? I was just sick of it. I don't usually like use the word hate, but there's a couple things that I hate. I hate jobs and I hate bullies. Those are like 2 things that I hate. Okay. I hate jobs because jobs just, job means just over broke. It means you're overworked, you're underpaid, you're working for other people, you're making other people rich, you're just like you're sacrificing your time. I hate jobs. I do. I don't hate employees. I don't hate workers, but I hate jobs because I've done them and I don't like them. I despise them. Like literally despise them. Okay. Like I never want to work another job in my life. Never. Like never. No thanks. Right. So I decided like once my company cut my pay one time, I decided, okay, I got to figure out a better way to make money because this whole job thing doesn't work. It doesn't work, guys. I don't care what anybody says. This whole job thing doesn't work. Now it's better than nothing because we need money to survive, right? I get it. It's better than nothing. But just look at the statistics. 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. 60% minimum, guys. Some places it's 80%, right? Even people that make six figures, some people that make six figures are still living paycheck to paycheck, right? And then 80% of people don't even like their jobs. 80%. So you can't say like the job thing works, because if the job thing works, like 60% of people wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck. 80% of people wouldn't like hate their jobs. So nobody can tell me like, oh yeah, this works. Doesn't work, guys. so so what works? You got to be an entrepreneur. Like just look at the statistics. So who are the wealthiest people in the world? They're not employees. They don't have jobs. They're entrepreneurs, guys. Okay. And it's never been easier to be an entrepreneur. Like you can start your entrepreneurial journey today. You can become a business owner today just by making a decision. You're already deciding to do a job. You already made a decision to do a job that you don't like. So now, you know, make a decision to start a business. That's the smart thing to do, if you ask me. You know, if you ask me, that's the smart thing to do. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. There's a link in my bio. Check it out. Check out this business. The most simple, beginner friendly business you could possibly do, and the most profitable. Why is it the most profitable? Because we earn 100% profit. I don't know if you've ever done any business before, but I have. So like most businesses on average only earn 10 to 30% profit per sale, right? Like if you're think about like network marketing, multi-level marketing, even like offline business guys, it's the same thing. They only make like 10 to 30% profit per sale. I've done multi-level marketing. I used to sell this green drink. Okay. Like they sold the drink for like $70, but every time I made a sale, I only got to keep like $14, right? And there you go. So that's called multi-level marketing. You make a sale and then a percentage of your sale goes to your upline and a percentage of the sale goes to the company. It's a pyramid scheme. Just like your job is a pyramid scheme. It's the ultimate. Jobs are pyramid schemes, guys. They are. Because the person at the top, they make all the money, right? And then everyone else, they make less and less and less. The farther you're down on the chain, the less money you make. It's a pyramid, guys. It's a pyramid structure. Just look at like Amazon. Who makes the most money on Amazon? Well, the creator of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, he makes $150 million a day. $150 million a day, guys. Because he made a decision to start a business called Amazon. Because he made that decision and he had a vision, that's why he makes $150 million a day. So just look at your job, guys. Like who makes the most money at your job? It's the CEO. It's the boss. Okay, and everybody else makes less. It's a pyramid. Jobs are pyramid schemes. They are, whether you like it or not. Just like multi-level marketing, it's the same thing. It's a pyramid. The person at the top, the creator of the multi-level marketing business, they make the most money, and everybody else makes less. Just like affiliate marketing, the creator of the business, they make the most money, and then all the affiliates they make less. Okay, these are called pyramids. So jobs are pyramids. Multi-level marketing is a pyramid. Affiliate marketing is a pyramid. This isn't a pyramid because why is this not a pyramid? Because we earn 100% profit. That's why you earn 100% profit per sale. So you can make $600, $900, $1,400 commissions. We're talking like big boy commissions, big girl commissions, guys. We're not talking little baby commissions. Okay. See, if you're doing low ticket, like you're doing low ticket marketing, you're selling things for like $5, $10, you're going to need a ton of volume, right? Like when I was selling this $14 product, I would have needed 100 sales to make $1,400. I didn't even get close to that. Okay. But with this business, all I need is one sale and I make $1,400. And I've done that. Okay. That's our top product, sells for $1,400. So imagine if you made $1,400 today, guys. How would that feel? Like, how would that feel? You'd probably do backflips in your living room, right? You'd probably do cartwheels. So do you believe you could actually do it though? Like, do you believe you could actually make a $1,400 sale? Like, do you actually believe in yourself that you could actually do that? Because all you have to do is post content on social media. That's all you got to do. You post content on social media and you can go live. Two things. You don't even have to go live. All you got to do is post content. Like what kind of content? Like let's say you're using TikTok, short form videos. What kind of videos? You talk. You talk about what you're doing. You talk about your business, and we teach you how to do this. We got a community of 57,000 people, guys, and growing. And I'm about to launch my own community. Okay, my brand is this Seven Figure Monk. Okay, I learned how to brand myself inside of this program. They teach you how to brand yourself. They teach you how to build your own brand instead of building someone else's brand. Okay, so my brand is Seven Figure Monk because I used to be a monk. I was a monk for 10 years. I was also a Marine, guys. So like I'm different. I was a Marine, not for long, but I was a Marine, and then I became a monk, and I'm a musician, MMM, right? So that's why I came up with this name, Seven Figure Monk. because my mission statement, because every brand, guys, they have a mission statement. Like Apple, their mission statement, they want to get computers in everybody's house, something like that. Okay, my mission statement, I help everyday men and women make seven figures online without working a job. So if you want to learn how to make seven figures online, guys, without working a job, then just go to sevenfiguremonk.com. Right? There's a link in my bio. Check it out, guys. Link in bio. Go there. Put in your email. Don't be afraid. Stop being so afraid. Have a little courage, man. You got to be a little courageous. I'm courageous. I mean, I was a Marine. You know, how many people willingly join the Marines? Like, how many people do that? How many people become monks? How many people walk away from society and become monks for 10 years? So I'm courageous. I started my business. No fear. No fear here, guys. The only thing I'm afraid of is dying broke. The only thing I'm afraid of is working a job my whole life. That's what scares me. The thing I'm afraid of is like being in the same place a year from now, not making any progress. That's frightening. I'm not afraid of anything else besides, like, sharks and tigers and bears, because that's freaky. Those are like monsters. We got monsters roaming the earth. Crazy. Okay. Let's go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. All you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. Okay. That's it. You already got everything you need. You got Wi-Fi, you got your phone, you got 2 hours a day, you got social media. There's one thing you're missing. You're missing our blueprint. You're missing our training. Okay, that's it. Everything requires training, guys. Like, your job requires training, right? Before you start, like when you start your job, they take you through a little training period, right? That's usually how jobs work, at least in my experience. They take you through training so you can learn how to do your job, and then you do your job. So just like sales and marketing and digital marketing, you got to go through training, right? Everybody goes through training, guys. It's normal. Like, when I was a monk, I went through training. When I was a Marine, I went through training. Everything I've done, training. Everything requires training, guys. So the training, you're going to learn how to post content. You're going to learn how to market like a pro. There's three things you got to learn if you want to be wealthy. If you want to be broke, don't learn these things. Just stay broke. But like, three things. If you want to be wealthy, you got to learn sales. You got to learn marketing. And you got to work in mindset. Sales, marketing, mindset. Right. That's why I'm launching my community. I'm launching it pretty soon. It's called the Seven Figure Monk Academy, which is pretty badass. Okay. Seven Figure Monk Academy, guys. What am I going to be teaching in there? Sales, marketing, mindset. And you're welcome to join. It's going to be a free community for now. Maybe later I'll charge for it, but it's going to be a free community for now. Yeah. And you're going to learn how to do this stuff too, guys. You're going to learn how to create your own communities. You're going to learn how to build your own business. You're going to learn how to build your own brand. You're going to learn how to become an entrepreneur. Okay. And you're going to be hanging out. Like, we have another community. Like, when you join this business, you get to hang out in our community. We got 57,000 people. 57,000 people and growing said yes to this business, guys. 57,000 people. Right. This is not like a new business. It's been around for over a year. And we've done we've done millions of dollars in sales. Like, we've done millions upon millions of dollars in sales. And where do those dollars go? They went to the people in the community. Okay. Because every time you market, whenever someone buys one of the products from you, then that goes to the total of sales. Okay. So $29 million in sales in 10 months paid out to our community. Right. And we've created over 126 figure income earners with this business, guys. Over 126 figure income earners. I made multiple 5 figures so far, which is a big deal for me, because I tried like at least 7 different businesses before I tried this business, and I failed at all of those. Right. I failed at all of those. I didn't make any money. I spent more money than I made. With like the initial investment and the monthly fees, I spent more money than I ever made doing different like affiliate things, doing like multi-level marketing. Okay. Failed. And then I found this business, and then I started finally making money. Why? Because the training's better, the business is better, the community is better, the products are better. That's why. Simple as that, guys. You can choose the wrong, like you can pick a side hustle, but you can pick the wrong one, and you can waste a lot of time, just like me. I wasted years upon years. Not all side hustles are created equal, my friends. They're not. Right? We earn 100% profit here. Most side hustles, they don't earn 100% profit, guys. We're one of the few people that actually earn 100% profit per sale. There used to be a lot more of us, but then they switched to affiliate, and now they're only earning like 80 to 90%, which is better, which is not bad, but it's not 100%. So we're like one of the few remaining, businesses where you can earn 100% profit. So every time someone goes to your website and they purchase a product, then you get to keep all the profits. You Yeah. So guys, if you don't know me, I'm Dan. I'm from Michigan. Ex-Marine, ex-monk, musician, entrepreneur, just total badass in general. That's me. Yeah. Yeah, man. And I'm freaking hilarious too. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out, guys. Check out this business. It's fun. Like, are you having fun the way you make money? Like, are you having fun the way you make money, guys? Like, honestly, like, be honest, because God's watching you. God can see you. He knows what you're thinking. He knows when you're. It's like Santa Claus. He knows if you've been naughty. He knows if you've been nice. So you can lie. You can lie to yourself. You can lie to the world. You can lie on social media, but you can't lie to the Lord. Can't lie to the Lord, guys. So, like, are you actually having fun with your life right now? Are you actually like? Are you experiencing like happiness? Are you experiencing peace and joy? Or do you enjoy the way you make money? Do you enjoy like what you're doing for your job? Because you're choosing to do that, right? You don't have to work a job your whole life. Like you might have to temporarily work a job based on just like poor choices throughout life, But you don't have to like always work a job. You don't have to stay stuck there. You don't have to stay stuck at a job you hate. I mean, that's a choice, guys. Because what you're not changing, you're choosing. So if you hate your job, but you're not doing anything about it, well, you're choosing that. Nobody's forcing you to work. Like you have to work to pay your bills. I get that, but you don't have to stay stuck there. Like you can do this business around your job, guys. 1 to 2 hours a day, like 1 to 2 hours a day around your job, right? There's this famous millionaire. He says like, it's not it's not so important what you're doing during your 9 to 5. It's important what you're doing between your 5 to 9. Like what are you doing after your job? That's the important thing. Like what are you doing after your job, guys? Between the 5 to 9. See, between that 5 to 9, you can build a business, and then you can build freedom for yourself. So what are you doing between your 5 to 9? Is it productive? Like are you doing something? Are you doing something that your future self is going to thank you for? Like really, that's what you should be doing. Like I mean, if you care about yourself, like if you care about yourself, you care about your family, you care about others, you should become the best version of yourself, spiritually, like mentally, financially. Yeah, you should. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Business in a box. There's a link in the bio. Just check out the information. Just put your email in. Okay. Check all the information. There's like a 5-minute video you can watch. There's a website. There's a PDF. It shows you how to make 10K in 30 days. Okay. All the information's there. And if you have any questions, you just reply to my emails. Like I personally respond to my emails. Like you reply to my emails. And you can unsubscribe at any time. And once you're inside of the automations, you can see how everything works because the same automations that I use are the same automations that you get to use. Same ones, guys. Like here, I'll show you. See, this automation that I use is the same one that you get to use. I didn't even create this myself. Somebody else created this. So what happens is like if you go to my link, it takes you here. This is called the capture page, guys. I don't know if you know anything about a sales funnel. This is a sales funnel. Okay. Pretty much every business has either a sales funnel or a website. Okay. So what happens is you go here, you put your email in. Okay. And then after you put your email in, it's going to take you here and your customers. Your customers are going to have the same experience. So then they're going to go here. They're going to watch this video from my friend and mentor, Michelle. Now she's made $10 million, guys, in like 3 years. And she does daily millionaire mentoring inside of our community. And she does weekly interactive millionaire mentoring. So you can jump on these Zoom calls and you can actually talk to her. You can talk to a millionaire, guys, self-made millionaire. $10 million, guys, in 3 years. And I saw her make her first million. She made her first million in 17 months. Look at that. Look at how fast she made money, guys. First million in 17 months, and then she's made $10 million in 3 years. That's how fast things can change. And what does she do? She just basically posts content on social media. She goes live. She has a community, and we teach you how to do all this stuff. Okay, so you get to hang out with her. Her name's Michelle. I know her personally. I've been to her house. I spent the night at her house. I met her whole family. Okay, she's a grandma. She lives in Wichita, Kansas. I've been there. Been to her house. I know her boyfriend. Me and her boyfriends are like really pretty good friends. Her boyfriend drives a 911 Porsche Turbo. I drove around to that. It was great. So people are going to watch this video, and this video is doing the selling for you. Okay, the video is doing the selling, and the testimonials, the wins, they're doing the selling for you. Okay, like if you're doing multi-level marketing, you're not going to get a sales funnel like this. If you're doing like a lot of these different affiliate offers, you're not going to get a sales funnel like this. And then it'll take you to the website. See, that's me with Michelle right there. That's me. See that guy? Me, Michelle. Yeah. So check it out. This is the website that you get. Unlock 10 streams 10 income streams today and earn 100% profit from a done for you digital business. And this business, guys, it's in English and it's in Spanish. So you can get Spanish speaking customers and you can get English speaking customers. And you're impacting people's lives. Like 120 people, guys, have become six-figure income earners because of this business, right? And growing. We just had another one from South Africa recently. She's crossed the six-figure level. Okay, so we're literally changing lives. So if you share this business with people, you have the opportunity to not only change your life but change other people's lives, right? So this is what we're selling. We're selling educational programs in the e-learning industry. Okay, so you get 10 income streams, 5 in English, 5 in Spanish, and they sell for 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400. Okay, that's what they sell for. So the top product is $1,400. You can earn $1,400 commissions. Somebody will go to your website and they'll just choose which one they want. Okay. And what do these programs teach? They teach you how to build an online business. They teach you all about digital marketing, which is one of the fastest growing industries according to Forbes. And they also teach you how to build multiple streams of income in a variety of ways, right? Through like affiliate marketing, through like social media monetization, through community monetization, TikTok shop. We're always adding more stuff too. So that's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn this kind of stuff and you're going to learn how to be an entrepreneur. Okay. And then you got this little certification training that you go through. So you're going to become a certified reseller of these programs. So if someone's like, what's your credentials? Well, I'm a certified reseller. I have this certification training. You're going to get a little certificate, digital and physical if you want. That's what you're going to get. And then you get to keep 100% of the profit. So like say someone goes to your website, like they go here, right? They go here and they go and they go and they go and they keep going and they keep going and they're going some more and they're going to go, oh, they're not done yet. They're going to go down here. Well, there's payment buttons all over the website, but like they can go and they can buy the 1400, they can buy the 900. Okay. They can buy they're going to buy the 100, the 300 or the 600. Okay. And there's also installment plans too. So it's super affordable. So if you want to start this business too, you can start with the 100 or you can start with the 1400. Now the 1400 is for the badasses. Like if you're a badass, go with the 1400. If you're not, go with the less. You can always upgrade later though. You can start at the 100. You can even start with a payment plan. I think it's like $25 a month. Okay, I mean that's nothing. Come on. You start with a payment plan, and when you get, even if you get the $100 program, guys, you still get access to our community. You still get daily millionaire mentoring. Okay, and you still get all this stuff, and you still get this whole website. You just like your website would only show the $100 product though. But if you get the $1,400 product, if you get that one, then you get all of them. You can only earn at the level that you're at and below, right? So if you get the 1400, you can earn $1,400 commissions and below. But if you're at the 100, you can only earn 100 commissions. But you can always upgrade later. That's the thing. So you purchase one of the programs, and then you're going to have access to everything. Then you get all these bonuses. There's like thousands of dollars worth of bonuses. You get access to our community. Okay. And then you get all these other bonuses that we have. Like we teach you like how to create your own communities, monetize them, like how to create content with Canva. You get my first million in 17 months blueprint from Michelle, who created this program. She made $1 million in 17 months. You get that blueprint. You get a PDF. You get this, what is it? 30-day market strategy growth plan. You get this, what is this? Yeah. Invisible. Like if you want to do faceless marketing, you get the faceless marketing bonus. And then you also get the 200 digital product ideas PDF. So you get to learn how to create your own digital products and market them too. So that's all you get. You get like thousands of dollars worth of bonuses. Okay. It's a one-time investment, guys. It's a one-time investment. You're going to spend the money anyways. Like you're going to spend the money. Like you're going to spend it. Like whether you're going to spend either $100, you'll spend that this week. You're going to spend $1,400. You're going to spend it. Who knows? You'll spend that. Okay. And so you might as well spend it on something that can make you more money. It's called an asset, guys. Like, I don't know if you know the difference between assets and liabilities. Well, assets have the potential to put money into your pocket, and liabilities take money out of your pocket. Like if you go out to eat, that's a liability. It's just costing you money. But if you start a business like this, and then that business makes you money, that's called an asset. So you want to spend your money on assets. Results are not typical. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's all based on your effort. Duh. Like, where have you been? Where have you been? Obviously, everything in life is based on your effort. What is not based on effort? Like I play guitar. Like can I just can I just like expect to pick up a guitar and play like Jimi Hendrix without practicing? No, that's dumb. Like that's dumb. Can I expect to get like a six pack, like get six pack abs without like exercising every day and like not overeating. No, everything in life is based on your effort. Like, where have you guys been? Like, you don't realize that? Is that new? Yeah, of course. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Everything is based on your effort, guys. This business, like I've made multiple 5 figures so far. Based on what? Based on my effort. Do 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 do. Yeah, you got it. Like that's it. It's not typical. Nothing's typical, Sandra. Duh. You have to put disclaimers in. Every business has to do that. Like every business has to put disclaimers in. That's business. Like, where have you been? Come on. You got to educate yourself, people. Like you shouldn't speak in public without having some education. Just saying. Like, you don't know anything about business. Every business, like, you have to have disclaimers, because if you don't have disclaimer, is this the rules? It's the rules. Like, duh. Come on, guys. Be better. Be better. You got to educate yourself, man. Like, don't talk in public if you don't know what you're talking about. Just makes you look. You're just exposing your lack of education. It's not good, right? So many people do this. Like, they think like they're authority. They think they know stuff, but they don't. Right? They don't know anything, and they try to like talk like they know stuff. Just saying, guys. I'm not. I mean, I'm just saying. She came at me. Like, she came at me, so I just had to come back at her. Like, I just had to come back. Like, sometimes I come back. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Just depends, right? So with this business, guys, all you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. You already have everything you need, but you got to take action. Okay, you got to take action. Okay, that's the reason. That's how you make. That's how you have success in anything. You got to take action, right? Anything, guys. You know this. You already know this. It's like it's like sometimes you just got to hear it over and over again, right? Like, I read this book like almost every day, guys. It's called The Science of Getting Rich. So you want to know what the science of getting rich is? Okay. It's like, you got to have a vision. Like, you got to know what you want in your life. It's called like future casting. You got to focus on where you want to go. Don't focus on like your current situation if your current situation is not where you want to go. Okay, you got to look past that. You got to future cast. Okay, look to where you want to go. Right? Don't focus on your current situation. Don't think about the past. Don't think about your past mistakes and your past failures and your past losses. Focus on where you want to go. Like, how much money do you want to make? Like, what does your rich life look like? Like, what does it look like? Like, if you were rich, what would your life look like? Like, what would you be doing? Like, you could figure out your vision really fast. Just go to ChatGPT, use AI, go there and say like, hey, ChatGPT, I want to create a vision for myself. Like, help me figure out what my rich life looks like. Okay. And have fun. Like, this is fun, man. You should have fun with this. Like, this is cool. So then you can go to like ChatGPT, and then they'll help you figure out what your rich life looks like. And then you can be like, hey, ChatGPT, how much is it going to cost? How much money do I need to make this a reality? And it'll tell you, it'll break it down for you. It'll tell you everything. It's a supercomputer. It'll tell you everything. And then you can even go like, okay, cool. Now, can you create images about me in the future living my rich life? And it'll be like, yeah, I've done this myself, guys. Like, I've done this myself. I have all these images of me like traveling around the world, driving in like fancy cars, beach houses. Yeah. Going to concerts because I like concerts. That's what I love to do. I love to travel. I love to go to concerts. I like to go to live events. I like beaches. I like tropical places. That's my vision. Now, your vision could be different. Maybe you like the mountains. Maybe you don't care about fancy cars. Maybe you just want to hang out at home. Maybe you just want to hang out with your family. Maybe that's your vision. Like, whatever your vision is, guys, you got to figure it out. So that's the science of getting rich. You have a vision, you know what you want. Okay. And then you need a system. You need a business. He talks about it. He's like, you need a business. Like, you need a system so money can come to you. And this book was written like 100 years ago, by the way. And he says, like, you need some kind of business, some kind of system, some kind of channel so money can come to you. Okay. And that's what I'm giving you right now. I'm giving you a business in a box. That's your system. That's your channel. And then you need to take efficient action every day to get what you want. You got to have the vision. You got to take action, and you got to believe that you can actually achieve it. Because if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. If you can conceive it, which means you can envision it. If you can conceive it and you believe it, then you can achieve it. But if you have the vision, but you're like, no, I can't do it. No, I can't do it. And if you doubt it, then doubt will take you out, guys. Doubt will take you out. So you have the vision, you have the system, you have the business. And if you don't have a business, that's what I'm giving you, sevenfiguremonk.com, giving you a business in a box. So you can't say, I don't know how to start a business. I don't know how to do it. You can't say it. That doesn't work, guys, because I'm just showing you the business. So you have the business, and then you take efficient action every day to turn your dreams into a reality. That's the science of getting rich, guys. From the book, The Science of Getting Rich, which was recommended to me by one of my millionaire mentors in the past. And it's like my favorite book. I read it every freaking day. Like I basically read it every day. Sometimes I forget, but I read it every day. It's only 100 pages. So you take efficient action. So that's what we teach you to do. We teach you to take efficient action following a 2-hour workday. So what do you got to do every day to build your business? You have to build rockets. You have to make rocket ships and operate on brains. No, you don't got to do that. You just got to post content on social media. You just got to post content on social media, guys. So hard. So hard. Oh my gosh. So hard. Like you just got to post content on social media, guys. You grab your phone, you press record, you start talking. Okay. You can create little 7-second videos of yourself. Like I could just sit here in my chair, create a little 7-second video, put words on the screen. Okay. You can take selfies, put words on the screen. That's all you got to do. Is that hard? Is that hard? Tell me, is that hard? Come on, let's be real. I was a Marine, guys. That's hard. Try doing that. Try going through boot camp. Try going through boot camp, guys. Let me know how that works out for you. That was hard. I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And when I woke up, have you ever seen Full Metal Jacket? Have you ever seen that movie, guys, with the drill instructors yelling in your face? That's what happened. It was the same exact thing. The drill instructor, get up, and then I had to have drill instructors yelling in my face all day. I had nightmares, guys. I had like PTSD from boot camp. Like when I finished boot camp, I had dreams like I woke up and I was in boot camp again. I was like freaked out. That was hard, guys. That was hard. Okay. Like fighting on the front lines, that's hard. Working out in the fields for 10 hours a day, which some people do, that's hard. Doing construction, hard. Doing a job that you don't like, that's hard, guys. Okay. So choose your hard. Like, do you want to do that? Or would you rather just like get uncomfortable and start talking on camera and putting yourself out there? Because some people that's frightening. But you got to face your fears, man. Because if you don't face your fears are gonna win. And then you're just gonna die unfulfilled. You're just gonna die unfulfilled, man. You're gonna die broke. You're gonna die unfulfilled. You're gonna die with regret. Choose. Do you want to die with regret, or do you want to face your fears? Because I guarantee you, 99% of people, guys, they die with regret. Because only 1% of people, make over $500,000 a year. Okay. And you really can't live your best life if you're not wealthy. You can't. You can't live life to like the ultimate completion. You can't travel the world. You can't do the things you want to do. You can't. You just can't. You need as much money as possible if you want to live your best life and become the best version of yourself. You just can't. You can't, if you're broke, what are you going to do? Sit at home all day? Is that really the dream? Watch Netflix all day? I mean, I like Netflix. I watch it, but I watch it at the end of the day. I watch it at the end of the day. I don't watch it during the day, generally. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out, guys. Business in a box. Business in a box. You just got to get started. Just take a look. If you like it, you like it. We get to work together. You can join my community, guys. I'm launching this new community. It's called the 7-Figure Monk Academy. It's all about mindset, like sales, mindset, mastery. Okay. So it's going to be mindset and mindset stuff, marketing. Yeah. Because that's the most important thing you can focus on. You got to focus on sales. You got to focus on marketing, and you got to focus on mindset. Plus, you get to join our bigger community of 57,000 people. You don't even actually need my help with this business. You don't even need my help, because inside of our community, we got 6 and 7-figure incrementers. Okay. You get daily millionaire mentoring. But as an added bonus, you can also join my community too. We're just going to be business partners. We're just going to build dreams. We're going to build businesses together. We can be friends if you want. I like friends. I like more friends. More the better, man. When it comes to money, more the better. When it comes to friends, more the better. I'm cool. I'm cool if we're on the same page. Yeah, we can be friends. I like friends, don't you? But they have to be good friends. Good friends, not the crappy friends that stab you in the back. I'm the friend that will stab you in the front, guys. A real friend will stab you in the front. I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? Start a business. What are you doing? Stop wasting your life. I'll stab you in the front. Now, fake friend, they'll stab you in the back. Like, oh, Dan, you're really nice. Yeah. And then as soon as I turn my back, like, yeah, Dan, he sucks. That's a fake friend, guys. You don't want those. I'm very selective with my friends, actually. I have deleted friends from my life. Cold blooded. Cold blooded. Because I mean, you gotta hang out with the right people. I really like to hang out with positive people. If someone's not positive, I just don't like being around negative people. I just don't like it. It just doesn't do it for me. You should have like a sign on your door that says "No negativity allowed." No negativity allowed. It should be on your door. And if someone breaks the rule, like you should have like a little sign or something and be like, "Gotta go." No negativity allowed. No negativity allowed in your life, in your mind. You should like banish negativity from your life, guys. It's a practice. It's a practice, but you should, because what I think Einstein said, you know, avoid negative people because they have a problem for every solution. Like, I'm offering you this business, but you're gonna be like, oh, but I gotta invest. Oh, oh, but I gotta work. I gotta like do stuff. Oh, that's negative, guys. You gotta focus on the positive. You gotta focus on like what you can like make with this business. Like, what if you make like, 6 figures or 7 figures? Because has anybody in our business made 6 figures? Yeah. Over 120 people, guys, have made 6 figures. So do you think they're better than you? They're not better than you. They're just doing it. They're just in the game. They're just in the game, guys. They're just taking it. They're taking the action. So if one person can do it, anybody can do it. But we've created over 120 six-figure income earners. Has anybody made $1 million in our business? At least, at least two that I know of, maybe three. At least three have made 7 figures so far. And this business has only been around since 2024. Okay, so it's fairly new. It's been around since April, right? 2024. So one person made multiple 7 figures with this business, guys, reselling these programs. Okay. So with this business, you can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. And there's no limit to how many commissions you can get. There's no limit. There's like 8 billion people in the world. Okay. And who's interested in this business? Who's interested in this program? Anybody that's living paycheck to paycheck, like anyone who's struggling financially. And guess what? Guess how many people are living paycheck to paycheck? 60% of people in the world. So do the math. That means like 5 billion people would be interested in this business. They just don't know that it exists. They're just not aware. That's all. You got to make people aware that this business exists. That's called marketing, guys. So that's what marketing is. You're just going out there and you're making people aware. Hey, did you know that you can make 100% profit on $600, $900, and $1,400 digital programs, and you only have to work 2 hours around your schedule? Did you know this even existed? Did you even know that? Like, no, I didn't know that. Yeah, check it out. Okay, let me check it out. Okay, that's called marketing, guys. It's not that hard. It really isn't. People overthink it. They overthink it. They get like they start marketing and then they get all salesy and then they get all weird. It's normal, guys. I've done it too. I still do it sometimes. But it's very casual. You're just like, hey, check this out. Check out this business. And then you just talk about relatable things that people can relate to. Like, hey, did you know that like 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck? That's crazy. Are you living paycheck to paycheck? Well, maybe this will help you. I found this business. It shows you how to make 100% profit on $600, $900, and $1,400 digital programs that you don't even have to create yourself. Yeah. And you just got to set up your business one time. And it's not MLM. Thank God. It's not MLM. Have you done MLM before? Oh, it's not MLM. It's not affiliate marketing. So you get to keep 100% of the profits. You just got to set up your business. You plug into our community for training and support. And then you're just following this 2-hour workday. You just got to post content on social media, just like this. And then your automations do the rest of the work for you. So like, I don't know, if you're done living paycheck to paycheck and you want to learn more about how to do this stuff, then just, comment yes, and I'll share the blueprint details with you. See, guys, that's all you got to say. You just got to say stuff like that over and over again. And there's other ways there's all kinds of ways to promote this business. And we teach you that. I'm just giving you some of this random off the top of my head, guys. See, I can post content all day. If you haven't noticed, I could say that a million different ways. I could go to ChatGPT and just say that exact same thing that I just said right now. And then I could be like, ChatGPT, Create this in like 1,000 different ways. Are you getting what I'm throwing at you guys? Like, are any like light bulbs going off in your head right now? Because it's that simple. Like, I wish it was more complicated, but it's not. You just got to post content and start talking, start posting content. And then once you're inside of our community, you can see how other people post content. Like, you can look at my content, you can look at other people's content, and then you can just you can get different ideas, and then you can just go to town and just start posting content. Right? I look at everybody's content. Like, I look at other people's, like especially the people that are making like 6 and 7 figures. I always look at their content because success leaves clues, guys. So you get inside of our community, you start following the 6 and 7 figure income earners, and then you just get so many ideas. And you can even read from a teleprompter. I don't know if you know that, but you can read from a teleprompter just like newscasters do. Like, so many people do that in life. That's why teleprompters exist. So you can read from a teleprompter. Like, even on TikTok, they have this little special effects feature where you can just type in like special effects teleprompter. You can just create this little script using AI. You can copy it, you can put it on the teleprompter, start reading. I do that myself because it's gonna have me speak in different ways that I don't normally speak. Because if I just keep speaking the same way, which is fine, but I like to mix things up. I just like variety. So I like to hit people from all different angles, right? So I do both, guys. Sometimes I read from teleprompters, sometimes I don't. Yeah, I'm just telling you guys. I'm just trying to like awaken your mind to the possibilities of how simple it is to actually build an online business. It's not complicated. It's not. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. So all you're doing is posting content, going live, reply. Like, you don't have to go live even. You can just post content. You can do talking video. You can do faceless videos even. We have a faceless training, so you can do faceless content. I've done a little bit of faceless, but I haven't done full blown faceless. But I will, because just so I can learn it and I can teach it better, I'll probably just create a faceless account and just create a new TikTok account just for faceless, just to experiment. So you can do faceless and you can show your face. I think showing the face is better just because it helps you build that know, like, and trust factor faster with people, you know, like, because people get to know, like, and trust you because people do business with those that they know, like, and trust. Okay. In general, people do business with those that they know, like, and trust or aspire to be like. Okay. So it's easier to build that trust factor when people that can actually see you and you bring people into your world. Like the person who's made $10 million, guys, my friend Michelle, who's made $10 million, she posts a lot of content of just her with her family. Like, if you go into her stories, it's always just her with her family. She has like five kids and grandkids, and she lives on a lake house in Wichita. So she'll just post little videos of her like on her little kayak, or like they're going out to eat, or they're going somewhere. She likes football. She's a big Dallas Cowboys fans, so she'll post like just pictures and videos of her going to the football games, just like simple little videos. But she's made $10 million, guys, doing this stuff. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I saw her make her first million in 17 months. I personally witnessed it. And then since she made her first million in 17 months, guys, and then she went on to make $10 million in 3 years. And she's just getting started. She's gonna make like freaking crazy amounts of money. Like, she's gonna make insane amounts of money. She'll probably be like a celebrity pretty soon. She's probably gonna be like, I don't know if you've ever heard of like Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins. Have you heard of these people? She's like, I even told her, like, Michelle, you're gonna turn into like Tony Robbins and Mel Robbins. And she was like, thank you. But I see it, like, I see it because she will. Like, once she's about to hit 10 million. I think she's around 10 million, she said. So, and she's not done. Like, she's gonna hit like, she could even hit 9 figures, right? She could hit 100 million. I wouldn't be surprised at all. That's how fast your life can change, though, guys. That's how fast your life can change. That's my point. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. Business in a box. You don't need any experience. You don't need tech skills. You just got to get started. You just got to, like, I know a lot of you will have little doubts. You'll have little fears. I get it. You're going to be like, I don't know if I can do this. What if I'm not successful? What if it doesn't work? I get it. I know. Okay. But you just got to, like, you got to block out that noise. You just got to focus on where you want to go. Block out all that fear, noise, distractions, the external noise. Maybe some people in your corner, they're like, no, this could be a scam. What are you doing? This could be a scam. There's going to be people like that. My friend Michelle, Oh no, not Michelle, Christina. She's inside of our community. She started this business last year. Okay, she's made like 70K. And her husband, when she started it, her husband's like, I don't know, seems like a scam. But now her husband's like, good job, Christina. See, guys, they stop saying the word scam once they see the money coming in. Right. So there's gonna be like some of you, there's gonna be people that like are gonna be like, what are you doing? You know, Christina said she was afraid to buy this program because she was afraid that her husband was gonna like get on her case. But now her husband's like, good job, Christina. Way to go. See? So you got to block out the external noise, guys, and you got to block out the internal noise. The internal noise is like you're just doubting yourself. Okay. You're just doubting. You're just thinking, like, man, I don't know if I can do this. What if I don't make money? What if I fail? What if I embarrass myself? Right. Like, I know how people think. You're going to think like that. But you got to block out that noise, guys. Like Tony Robbins, I don't know if you know who he is. He's this big motivational guy. I see his ads on my YouTube channel sometimes, and he says, focus on where you want to go. Don't focus on what you're afraid of. Why does he say that? Because he's a genius. He's like a genius, like motivational speaker. Because he knows, guys, that most people, probably like 99% of people in the world, they focus on what they're afraid of. That's what they focus on. They focus on their fears or their lack. They focus on the lack. They focus on all these negative things. But you gotta flip that. You gotta focus on like where you want to go, the life you want to live. Okay, you gotta focus on that because whatever you focus on, you get. Whatever you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on the fear and the doubt, well, you're just gonna get more fear and doubt. You're gonna be living in like you're gonna be living in anxiety. Like some people are like, what if I don't have enough money for retirement? Then I die broke. Then I have to live on the street. And they keep thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, and guess what? They end up on the street because that's all they think about. Instead of like you could be like, what if I make millions and millions of dollars and then I have my own dream house, I have my own yacht, I got a private jet, I'm living the life, you know, like everybody loves me, I love everybody, everybody loves me, I'm changing the world, I'm helping the homeless, I'm living my best life. Well, you're gonna get that. That's one of my goals, guys. Like I want to help. Like not only do I want to make myself rich because I understand that the more money I have, the more good I can do for myself and others. But I also want to make other people rich. I want to get people out of poverty. I want to get people off the streets. I want to get everybody like, I want everyone to live in abundance. That's my mission, guys. Before I was thinking like, maybe I can just help homeless people get off the streets. But I'm thinking like, well, let's just get everybody living in abundance. That will cure all the problems, all the problems. That's my goal. I just want everyone to live in abundance. Have you heard that phrase? They say abundance is our birthright. Abundance is your birthright. Have you heard that? Yeah. But right now you're blocking the abundance. You're blocking it with your fears. You're blocking it with your doubts. You're resisting it. You're resisting the abundance, guys. You gotta clear that. You gotta clear out the resistance, the blocks. That's why I'm launching my community. It's going to be called it's the 7 Figure Monk Academy. Okay, because that's my brand, 7 Figure Monk. I'm launching my community, and you can join it soon. It's going to be free. So it's called 7 Figure Monk Academy. What is it? Like money mindset mastery, something like that. So it's going to be all about, you know, money mindset mastery. Mastering your mind. If you master your mind, you master everything else. See, I was a monk for 10 years, guys. So I think I can talk about the mind. Your mind is your greatest friend or your worst enemy. Okay. If your mind, if your mind like is engaged in things that uplift you, like help you get better, like it's your best friend. But if your mind is doing things that will drag you down, like, people serve themselves and they sabotage themselves. Like some people are like, they're addicted to drugs, alcohol. That's sabotage. That means your mind is destroying you. Other people they're addicted to like, wholesome activities. That means their mind is serving them. So is your mind uplifting you or is your mind degrading you? Because if you don't control your mind will control you, guys. Yeah, it's powerful. I heard that we have like 70,000 thoughts in our head every single day. That's your mind. 70,000 thoughts, guys. So what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Think about it. Think about it, guys. Awareness. They teach that in AA. Awareness is the first step to change. Awareness, guys. So you got to be aware. You got to be aware of your thoughts, and then you can gradually change them. It doesn't happen overnight. You just don't. It's not like you're just gonna like go from negative thinking to positive thinking and just. It's not. It's like a practice. You gotta practice this stuff. Mindset's a practice, guys. Everything's a practice. Marketing, building a business, it's a practice too. Like posting content is a practice. You keep posting content and then you get better at it, and then you become a pro. And once you become a pro at content, creating content, you'll never have to worry about money again. You're just one video away, guys, from making like thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. Like there's one person in our community, she made like six figures from one video, guys. She created one video, and that one video made her like six figures because it went viral. It was about this business. It went viral, and it made her like six figures, guys. One video. And her hook, the beginning of the video, it's called the hook, like the first like 8 seconds of the video. Her hook was like, "Do you want to work into the day you die?" That's why. Very bold. Do you want to work into the day you die? That was her hook. And because she had that hook, she made like six figures from one video, guys. So now, what if you have thousands of videos? See what I'm saying? That's the power of digital marketing, guys. Digital marketing, online marketing. It was called online marketing before, but then the past few years, now everyone's talking about digital marketing. Like it's a new thing. It's not a new thing, guys. It's been around forever. Just people used to call it like online marketing. Okay. It's been around since like the beginning of the internet. As soon as the internet appeared, people started promoting things. Okay. People started selling things. Smart people, business minded people. As soon as the internet appeared, I don't know, like they just started selling things right away. And then they learned how to do email marketing. Email marketing and online marketing, digital marketing, it's been around since the 90s, guys. It's not a new thing. It's been around forever. People just weren't aware of it. That's all. Like lately, it's been like digital marketing, but it's been around since the 90s. It's not a new thing. We just used to call it online marketing. That's all. It's the same thing. Digital, online, digital. It's not some new thing, guys. It's not some new trend. It's not going anywhere. It's not a new trend, guys. Digital marketing is not a new trend. It's just promoting things online. It's selling things online. Okay, it's been around forever. It will continue to be around. As long as we have the internet, guys, digital marketing is going to be here. And Forbes says it's the fastest growing industry. So should you learn how to do this? Probably. Not a bad idea. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Learn how to launch your own digital business in a box. You can make $100, $300, $600, $900, $1,400 commissions over and over again, guys, right? If you're doing low ticket products, which I wouldn't recommend, if you don't have a big audience and you don't know how to do paid advertising, I would not do low ticket items because you need a ton of volume, guys. Like you need a ton of volume. Like if I'm selling something for $5, what's the math on that, right? You need like, how many sales do you need to make like, can't even think of math right now. Like you would need, yeah, my math game is not good. I'm a college dropout, by the way. My math game is not the best. Yeah. So like if you were doing something for $5, you would need like 1,000 sales to make $5,000. Okay. That's a lot of sales, guys. I couldn't even think of that math. My brain's off today. Okay. You would need 5,000. You need 1,000 sales. Okay. To make $5,000, guys. That's a lot of volume. Right now with this business, with a $1,400 product, you know how many sales you need to make $5,000? You need 4 sales, guys. You see the difference? 4 sales. And that's 4,000. What is that? 4 times 14. That's $5,600. Yeah. I redeemed myself. That's $5,600, guys. 4 sales. So would you rather get 1,000 sales or would you rather get 4 sales? Think about it. That's why I wouldn't recommend low ticket items unless you have a massive audience. You have a massive audience and you have a lot of, like, you can do paid ads. We don't teach that, guys. You don't need a massive audience for this. Okay. You don't need a following whatsoever. You can start a brand new TikTok account today. It doesn't take you long to set up a brand new TikTok account, guys. You can get it set up in like 10 to 20 minutes, right? You got a brand new TikTok account, like a business account. You just start posting content about the business. And the way the algorithms work, they're just going to push your content out to people that are interested. That's how the algorithms work, guys. And I've tested this. I've opened like 6 different TikTok accounts just to test this theory. and I grew like multiple TikTok accounts to over 1,000 followers. Okay. Like I'm live on YouTube right now and I'm live on TikTok right now. Okay. That's why I'm looking like left and right. I'm not crazy. I'm a little crazy, but not that crazy. That's why I'm looking like, that's why I'm looking like this because I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok. Why? Because that's just more exposure for my business. There's actually a software that I have that I haven't been using it lately. I don't know why, but there's a software that I have that allows me to go live simultaneously on like 20 different platforms. Like I can go live on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and all kinds of other platforms. But I basically use Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. That's pretty much what I use. Right now, if you're brand new, I would say just focus on one platform, whatever platform you want. You could use YouTube, you can use TikTok, whatever your favorite is. Just focus on that one platform. Get really good at one platform. I would definitely recommend using YouTube though. Like if I was you, if I was in your shoes and I started this business, I would do TikTok and YouTube for sure. But you can do as many as you want. But I would definitely do TikTok and YouTube for sure because YouTube is like the best, in my opinion. TikTok's great too. I love you, TikTok. I love you. You're so awesome, TikTok. But I would do YouTube and TikTok because YouTube is like the long game. Okay. Like you can post videos about this business on YouTube and you can grow your YouTube channel. And then once you have enough watch time and you have enough subscribers and you have enough people watching your videos, then YouTube pays you money just to post content, guys. They pay you money. So that's another income stream. And you're building your business. See? It's called leverage, guys. Like you have no leverage at a job. There's no leverage there because you're exchanging your time for money. Like you only get paid if you're working. You only get paid if you're clocked in. If you're not clocked in, you don't get paid. That's not leverage. Leverage is when you have an automated system out there working for you 24/7 behind the scenes. And when you have content, you have content on social media, it's always out there working for you guys. My content's always out there working for me. Somebody right now is probably watching one of my videos. Okay. Somebody somewhere is watching one of my videos somewhere. They're looking at my content, guys. I bet you, right? Just the math. They're looking at my content. So this is what happens. Someone goes and they watch one of your videos, and then they either ask you for more information because in our video we teach you how to do a CTA in your content. Like we teach you how to do a call to action. So at the end of your video, you say like, "Hey, if you want to learn more about this blueprint, comment yes or drop a 1 or comment ready and I'll send you the details." So they're going to comment yes, and then you just send them to your website. You'd be like, "Here you go. Here's the details." Or they're going to just because you're going to have a link in your bio for your business. Like I have a link in my bio for my business. It's sevenfiguremonk.com. So anytime someone can just go to your link, they go there and they go buy stuff and then you make money. That's how it works, right? I mean, I think you understand that. But if you don't, maybe you've never done this stuff. That's what happens. You post a piece of content, people ask you for more information, or they find your link. If they really like your content, guys, and they really see some value, they will find your link. They know that the links are in the bios. You guys know that the link is in the bio, right? I don't need to tell you that. Most people understand that. So if they really like your content, they'll find your link, guys, or they'll respond to your CTA. Look at my videos, guys, and look at when people respond to my CTA. See how many yeses I have in my comments or whatever. Like they'll either say yes or they'll say 1 or they'll say ready or they'll say blueprint. Depends on what word I use, right? Just check it. Now some of my videos they might not have any they might not have any comments because it happens sometimes. Some videos are good, some videos nothing. It happens. But you'll see in a lot of my videos there's people asking me for more information. And then what do I say when they ask me for information? I say, please visit my website. I say like sevenfiguremonk.com. Go there, put in your email or whatever, search for the word blueprint and reply to my emails if you have questions. That's it. That's all you got to do. Like literally all you got to do is use your phone, create videos, copy and paste things. That's all you got to do. That's it. Is it hard? No, it's not hard, guys. It's not hard. You can post like to create 3 pieces of content, just like simple talking videos. You can do that in 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, guys. If I want to, I can just sit down and record a video. It'll take me like, you know, 5 minutes, maybe to just to put a title on the screen, put some captions in. Okay, take me 5 minutes, then I post it. 5 minutes, guys. I can do a video in 5 minutes. I can create and post a video in 5 minutes. But that video can make me $1,400. You understand? Just like that. That video can make you anywhere from $100, $300, $600, $900, and $1,400. We're going to teach you how to create really good content, guys. Like you get daily millionaire mentoring. Like she drops inside of our community, she drops a training. It's like 2 to 7 minutes every single day. Okay, 2 to 7 minutes every single day, guys. And it's going to help you with your mindset, and it's going to give you like some marketing strategies. She'll tell you exactly like what to post. She'll be like, post this video. And then she'll also give you like prompts. So you can go to AI and it'll help you create, like ideas. Like AI will create a whole script for you. If you don't know what to say, you just go to AI, it'll create a whole script for you. You just tell AI, hey, I want to create like a little 30-second video, a minute video. Can you give me a script? Okay. Can you give me some hooks? And then you can just like practice reading the script, or you can read from a teleprompter. Just practice. You can just practice and then press record, right? Or you can do little 7-second videos too. These are very good, guys. These make people rich. These little 7-second videos. You just film yourself. I can film myself just sitting here, just sitting here, 7 seconds, and I just put little words on the screen, relatable words about my business with a CTA. I'll say like comment yes for more information. That's it. That's it. And ChatGPT will create you unlimited varieties. You can be like ChatGPT, I want to create a little 7-second video with some text overlay, which is the words on the screen. And can you just create me like unlimited varieties? You'd be like, yeah, I got you. That's it, guys. And you can also take selfies. You can take selfies. You're already taking, a lot of you are probably already taking selfies, right? You can take a selfie and again, just put words on the screen about your business, about what you're doing, or maybe like you can mix it up. Sometimes you can just be about business, about what you can just like promoting your business. Other times it can just be like straight value. It can be like motivational, inspirational, insightful. It doesn't always have to be about business. Actually, a lot of people like really they say like you should do like 7 business for every business post you do. You should do like 5 value posts, right? Like you can do value and value, like value, value, business. So it's like a variety. That's what I do. I mean, I do value posts. I do value post. Not as much on TikTok. In TikTok, I'm pretty much like business, business, business most of the time. But I do value posts. I do value posts on YouTube. I do value posts on Facebook, Instagram, where I'm giving people value besides the business. The business is value. Like learning how to launch your own digital business, that's freaking value, guys. If you don't know what value is, like learning how to launch your own digital online business, make 600, 900, and $1,400 over and over again. That's value, right? Learning how to become an entrepreneur, that's value. Learning how to build multiple streams of income, right? Value. Or it could be just like insightful things. Like there's this guy named, I don't know if you know who he is, Alex Hormozy, super rich, guys. He just released this new book and he did all this marketing for his book. And then when he released his book in one day, guys, he made $100 million from his book. $100 million. So I look at his content all the time. And it's like, it's just always value. He's always talking about like this like deep, inspirational, motivational things, making people think, right? Has really nothing about his business. He doesn't really like post anything about his business. It's just like him doing interviews with people. He doesn't even post anything. He doesn't like talk about it, but he makes crazy amounts of money. Crazy amounts of money, guys. Just giving you some ideas. Like if you're doing a business like this, you can give marketing tips. Like my friend and mentor Michelle, she does this all the time. She'll just go in, she'll be like, hey, this like here's different ways that you can create content. She has her little board. I'm gonna get my little board. I have a board, I bought it, but I haven't set it up yet. Whatever, like a whiteboard. And then she just writes things on the board. She's like, hey, here's like 3 really good ways to create content. She's not even talking about the business. She's not talking about like make 600, 900, $1,400. She does, but she's just talking, she's giving people tips. She's like, yeah, if you create content like this, it's really good. Yeah, you're gonna love it. She's just talking about like marketing and sales, but she's made $10 million, guys, in 3 years. Okay. So anybody can do that. Anybody, like you can teach about anything, guys. You just gotta, it's called ILT. You invest, you learn, and you teach. You invest your time or money into something. Like that could just be like going on Google and reading some kind of article about anything and then just talking about it. You can be like, yeah, I just read this article and it shows you how to do this, 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 this. That's called value, guys. So anybody can do that. Like you can be like, here's 3 tips. Like here's something that people say all the time, guys. Everybody, I've seen people say this all the time. Like here's 3 tips Here's 3 tips how to make money online. Here's 3 tips how to lose weight. You could say that forever. This is like this is like people say this all the time, guys. Here's 3 tips. Here's 5 tips, 4 tips, and ChatGPT can tell you what to say. Be like, ChatGPT, I want to create some value post about like 3 tips. Give me like unlimited varieties of value. Like I'm gonna start doing. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, guys. I'm gonna create like a little chat in ChatGPT. I'm gonna be like, okay, ChatGPT, this is my 3 tip value post content. I just want you to create me unlimited varieties of 3 tips. I'm gonna just do it. See, guys, I'm learning too. I'm also learning in my own life. 3 tips, guys. My point is like, there's unlimited varieties of content. It's like you just gotta post it. You gotta post it. Gary V. Do you guys know Gary Vaynerchuk? He's like in your face, man. He'll like, you think I'm in your face sometimes? He's like in your face. Like he swears at people. He's swearing. He's like, post content. Get off your butt. Post content. He'll swear at you. But you know how much pieces of content he creates every day? He creates like 100 pieces of content a day, guys. Now he has a whole team because he's rich. He has a whole marketing team that helps him do that. But he creates 100 pieces of content a day. That's what I heard. Okay. And you guys, like, you're not even willing to create 3 pieces of content. Gary Vee would be in your face, man. If you don't know who he is, he'd be in your face. He's like, what are you doing? Like, you know, get off your butt. 3 pieces of content, guys. That's what we teach. Create 3 pieces of content. That's all you got to do. Okay. He's doing 100 pieces a day. There's people doing so much content. I create more than 3 pieces of content. Like, we teach you to create 3 pieces of content. I create at least 3 pieces of content a day. I don't create 100 because I don't have a whole marketing team. So I'm not going to create 100 pieces of content because I don't want to, I want to live my life. I could sit here and I could create 100 pieces of content every day if I wanted to. I don't want to. I don't want to work 10 hours a day. Like, we don't teach that, guys. Like, we teach you the 2-hour workday. You post 3 pieces of content, you go live. That's it. And if you don't want to go live, just post content. But if you're like extroverted and you have no problem talking to people, like if you like talking to people, guys, if you love talking, then this business is great for you. Like, I actually consider myself an introvert, believe it or not. I consider myself kind of an introvert in general, but I'm growing out of that more and more. But like in general, like I'm someone who, like, I'll go to a party and I'll just be like chilling. I've had so many people be like, Dan, why are you so quiet? You know how many times people told me that? It's kind of annoying sometimes. You know how many times throughout my life have people say, like, Dan, why are you so quiet? So many times, guys. So I consider myself more of an introvert. But if you love talking, then you'll love this. But even me, like someone who's like considered kind of an introvert, but here I am just yapping away. So it doesn't matter if you're this is introvert friendly, guys. Even my friend and mentor Michelle, who's made 10 million in 3 years, she always says she's like the biggest introvert, and she kind of is because I've hung out with her. But like when she gets on camera, as soon as she press record, just yap 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 yap. So even if this is introvert friendly, guys, you're capable of it. You're capable of more than you know. Okay, you are capable of doing this. You can do this. It's not a question if you can do this. You can post content. You know you can. I mean, you can post content. You can do this, but are you willing to do it? That's the question. Anybody can do this, guys. I can teach a child how to do this. Like, I could literally teach a kid how to do this. Next time I'm around kids, I don't have kids, but if I go to like my friend's house or something, I'm gonna like do an experiment. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have this kid create some content with me, just to show people, right? Like, I could teach a child how to post content, right? Even children are posting content. Some kids are making so much money, like for Christmas. Oh, you know how many kids are banking? You know how many kids are just making so much money for Christmas? You know why? Because they just go on YouTube and their parents help them, of course. And then they review presents, they review toys, they talk about toys, and then they're making bank. These little kids, guys, like freaking young kids, making bank, just talking about presents, just opening up the new action figure and reviewing it. Like, oh, I love it, it's so good. And they're making more than me. They're making more than you. It's ridiculous. But that's the digital age that we're in, guys. That's the digital age. So if kids are not afraid to take action and post content, like what's stopping you? Don't let fear take over your life, guys. Don't like you will regret it. I'm telling you. If you don't take action, if you don't get out of your comfort zone, if you don't try new things, you're going to regret it. You will. It's guaranteed. I won't regret things because I try. Like, I won't regret. I won't let myself regret anything. That's my biggest fear, guys. Like I'm not afraid of a lot. I'm not afraid of a lot because I joined the Marines when I was 18, which is like that's not something a lot of people do. I don't even remember why I did that. I can't even remember. I have to think about that. I think part of it was because I was like involved with the wrong people. Like I was partying all the time. I think I knew like I needed to get out of the situation. So I joined the Marines, but unfortunately I came back on during Christmas and I got back into the same situation. And then I got kicked out of the Marines because I failed the drug test, man. So I went into the Marines to get out of the situation. Then I went back to the situation. And, that's what happened. But I went through the boot camp and I went through the combat training and everything. And I wasn't like it wasn't my intention to get kicked out of the Marines. But then I got back for the holidays. I was only like 18, 19, and I got back to the holidays to my hometown. And then everyone's like, Dan, come party with us. And then I met this girl and I really liked her. So, but that wasn't my intention to get kicked out of the Marines. But then I went back to like, yeah, I went back to do my job, like to get my official job. And then I had to take a drug test and I failed. I tried to like get past it, but they gave me an option though. They gave me a choice. Like you can stay, but you just got to go through some like rehabilitation and stuff. But I was like, yeah. I was thinking about that girl. It's always like that. It's always that girl. I was like, but what about that girl? I was like, I'm thinking I'm gonna go. I'm gonna meet that girl. And then I get back, and guess what? She's dating my friend. Yeah, stupid, stupid. That's men. That's men. That's what happened. But I mean, everything happens for a reason though. So it's all good. But sometimes I think about like what would have happened if I would have stayed in the Marines? What would have happened? I would have been a good Marine. Like I'm good at anything I focus on. Like I would have been a good Marine. But maybe I would have went to war. Maybe I would have stepped on a mine and game over. I don't want to be game over. I don't want to be game over. So who knows? They say everything happens for a reason, right? See, that's full transparency, guys. Like some people wouldn't want to admit that they failed a drug test and they fell for a girl. Some people wouldn't want to admit that. I was like crazy over that girl. And like I was so heartbroken actually. It was sad. It was sad. And I acted like a fool. One time I got drunk and I was like, I love you so much. And she's like, oh, loser. Yeah, it wasn't good, guys. It wasn't good. That's what happened. So that's full transparency, guys. I'm just being straight up real. And I'm being straight up real. Like you got to start this business because it can completely change your life. Okay. Learn how to make 600, 900, $1,400 commissions over and over again, my friends. It's fun. It's fun. You're going to learn how to become an entrepreneur. You can hang out with me. I'm going to have my own community. And then you can hang out in our big community as well. We have 57,000 people in our community. Okay. You get daily millionaire mentoring. You get live interactive mentoring from 6 and 7-figure income earners. You get all this stuff. So it's great. You're going to have a good time. I'm telling you, just have fun with it. Just have fun with the business, guys. Don't be all weird. Some people, I mean, it happens. It's normal. They start the business and then they start creating content and they just get all weird. You just got to be yourself. You just got to be normal. You just got to talk to people, tell people what you're doing, share your story, share your vision, tell people where you want to go, why you started your business. Like I started my business because my company cut my pay in half. They cut my pay in half, and I was like, what the flip? What the flip? I don't want to swear. I don't want to be Gary V. I was like, what the flip is going on? Okay. And that's when I already knew it. Like I had a business. I already had a digital business, but like I kind of stopped it. I took a break from it, from online marketing, and then for like a couple of years, but I already had a business, but I took a break from it, which was probably not the best idea. But then my company cut my pay in half, and then I was like, oh man, I gotta figure out this online marketing stuff because this job stuff, no, it's not for me. That's why I started my business originally. But then I found this business because I was scrolling on social media and I saw this business. They're talking about 100% profit, 2-hour workday, make $600 in a day. Now it's $1,400 in a day. And I was like, yeah, send me the info. And that's when I started. I started last year, guys, and I made multiple 5 figures so far. After failing so many times, have you ever failed trying a side hustle? Have you ever tried affiliate marketing or multi-level marketing and totally failed? Or whatever side hustle? That was me, guys. I failed so bad. I didn't make any money. Like I made a couple sales here and there, but nothing. I spent more money than I made. Let me tell you, it's as simple as that. But then I finally started making money with this business. And it's changing my whole life, my whole mindset. Like I'm about to launch my own community, which is far out. I'm about to launch my own community. I'm working on it right now. I'm setting up the community right now as we speak. Well, not right now, but like it's happening. Okay. So then I'm gonna have my own community. So I went from like no making no money to having my own community now. Having my own brand. I have my own brand, Seven Figure Monk. I could have been Seven Figure Marine too. That would have been good too. Maybe I would have got a lot of veterans. But then I didn't finish my I wasn't in the Marines very long, so they might have been like, "Oh, you're only in for 6 months, bro. You're not a real Marine." But like they say, you're a real Marine when you go through boot camp. Like when you go through boot camp, then you get your little globe, whatever. I forget, anchor, globe, whatever. No offense, Marines, but you get your little anchor, you get your globe, and then you're official Marine. And then after that, you go through combat training. Like I used to shoot M16s. I used to walk around with my I threw some grenades. It's fun. I like it. I like fighting and stuff. I don't like to fight people, but I like learning how to fight. I think it's fun. So then I went through the combat training. A lot of it's a blur. And so I went through everything. The only thing I didn't finish, like I didn't actually get plugged into my job, right? My job was like a really boring job. I think that was another reason I didn't want to be in the Marines. They gave me like the worst job. Like my job was supply and accounting. What? Supply and accounting? What? No. I wanted to do like I didn't want to be a grunt because that's hard. I don't really have like the body for to be a grunt. I don't want to be a grunt. I wanted to do like public, like I wanted to be like like a public relations guy. Like I wanted to be like a public relations guy. But they're like, no, supply and accounting. I'm like, yeah, no. I think that was another reason I'm left. I don't want that job. Supply and accounting. What? Boring. Anyways, guys, go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. So after you go through boot camp, you go through combat training, then you get your job. Okay. So that's like the full process of the Marines. Yeah. That's what happened, guys. But then I became a monk. Then I became a monk because I got married. I got married when I was like 24 or 25, but like it didn't work out. Have you ever been through a divorce? Have you ever been through a divorce? Was it painful for you? Very painful for me. Very, very painful. I wasn't ready for that pain. And that pain led me to like searching for the meaning of life. Okay. I was searching for the meaning of life. I was also like burnt out. Like I was like, I was basically like, I was like, I quit my job. I dropped out of school. And I told my friend, I'm like, let's go on a road trip, man. And like my whole purpose on that road trip, either I was going to figure out like I was going to heal myself or I was just going to crash and burn. I was going to crash and burn. Look at this guy. Scam. You guys, like, where do you guys come from? Like, what dark hole do you crawl out of? Because I see you guys all the time, and you guys all say the same thing. Are you the same guy, or do you have like a club? Do you have like a club of little ghouls, and you guys like are like, let's go on people's lives and write SCAM? Like, do you guys got like a weird club? I don't want to be part of your club. Go back to the darkness. Bye. Seriously, guys, I see like the same thing. He's saying scam when I'm just talking about my monk story. He's calling it a scam. Okay. He's calling this business a scam. Okay. You don't know anything about business then. Because what do we do here? We sell digital products. Is selling digital products a scam? Well, I guess Netflix is a scam. They sell digital products. I guess every person that sells digital products is a scam. That doesn't make any sense. See, scam means still confused about money. Are you saying like selling educational products is a scam? Because that's what we sell. Is that a scam? Educational products? Last time I checked, let me check again. Let me see. How much is the e-learning industry worth? Because that's what this is. This is e-learning. Okay. E-learning. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. The global e-learning industry, which is an industry, so I guess it's not a scam. The e-learning industry's current value is approximately 306 billion in 2023. Interesting. And it's projected it could reach 1.5 trillion by 2033. So he thinks it's a scam. Interesting. Guess he's not too bright, huh? Sad. So e-learning, guys, it's when you're selling, you're selling courses, or this case, it's a program. Okay. We sell programs. Okay. We sell digital programs. So it's better than a course. See, a course is like, it's not interactive. Like we have interactive mentoring from 6 and 7 figure income earners. Okay. Courses, they don't have interactive mentoring, most of them. I have like, they don't, that's the difference between a program. Like we have interactive mentoring, you have a community, 57,000 people, right? So that's the difference. So like e-learning industry is like ebooks, training, information, education, courses, programs. Okay. I just read it online. I told you. It's projected to be, it said others are projecting it could reach 1.5 trillion by 2023. So, see, guys, that's how you deal with these people. That's how you deal with these people. I don't mind them. I'm just educating. I'm showing other people, like, because like if you do what I'm doing, you're gonna run into these clowns. They're clowns. Well, they're just hate the sin, not the sinner, right? I got to be more saintly because I used to be a monk. I'll just say this. But I was an ex-Marine too, so I have warrior blood, right? I'll say this: they are underdeveloped. They are underdeveloped people. They're like little underdeveloped babies. Okay, they're just not very developed. They're a little, they're a little ignorant. That's not really, yeah, they're underdeveloped. Okay, I know ignorant's a harsh word that could trigger some people. Okay, but I mean they are. But anyways, don't man block them. We love your program. We keep enjoying your live. Yeah, I don't mind. I'm just kind of trying to. I just want to show you guys like what you're going to deal with if you do what I do, because sometimes you're going to run into haters and you're going to run into trolls. Okay, and their whole intention is to drag you down. That's all they want to do. They just want to drag you down. They want to hurt you. They're bullies. So you're going to run into them once in a while. So you just got to block them, guys. Like it's best to ignore them. I'm working on this. I'm really working on this. It's best to not to even engage with them. If you just block them and just don't even acknowledge them, that's the best. And just don't even pay them any attention. That's the best. Because it's best. It's good for your business, but sometimes because I have warrior blood, sometimes I just have to like but like don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Just ignore them. You can pray for them if you want to be saintly. You can be like, "My Lord, please help them." Okay. Please help them. Okay. Well, you just got to block them and mute them. You just got to block them and mute them. That's all. And then you're good. You don't have to worry about it. It's not a big deal. But I mean, if you're a human, let's be real. If you're a human like me, I'm not AI, I'm a real person. If you're a human, like it's like if someone's coming at you, like it's like it's normal to like even be, maybe you'll be a little bit hurt by it, maybe you'll be a little bit disturbed, maybe you'll get a little bit rattled. It's normal, but I'm just telling you the best thing to do is block them and mute them and forget about it, right? But it'll make you stronger. It'll make you stronger, guys. So it's all good. No worries. That's just I just want to just a little educational moment. I just want to educate you, just like just show you real time, because that's a real time hater, guys. That's a real time troll. So I just want to show you. Do I need life insurance? Nope, I do not. And then you're gonna meet some random people like this, guys. They're gonna jump on your lives and they're gonna say random things like, "Do you need life insurance?" Or they're gonna go on your lives and they're gonna spam you. They're gonna spam their offers. That's called spam, guys. Like if you go on somebody's live, or if you go in somebody's content and you're like, and you're pitching your stuff, like whether it's life insurance or whatever, that's called spam, right? You don't want to do that because it's not good. It makes you look, unprofessional and nobody likes it. Nobody likes spam. So you don't want to spam people. Like you don't want to do that. That's what amateurs do, guys. You don't want to be a spammer. All you're doing is posting content. Okay, you're attracting people. Like I've made multiple 5 figures with this business, guys, just because I post content and I go live. So you don't want to spam people. Okay, a lot of people do this. I don't know why. I don't know who taught them this. I don't know where they got this idea from. But like, see, that guy was like, "Hey, do you want to do life insurance?" He's talking about life insurance on my live, which is spamming me. Instead of doing that, what he should do, or she, they should just do what I'm doing. They should post content and go live about their life insurance. That's called attraction marketing. That's what we teach. So, you guys, whatever you learn from this business, you can do for any other business. It doesn't matter what like you can do, and you can be promoting anything. But I would still teach the 2-hour workday. Like post content every day, go live. I don't care what you're promoting. You can promote anything, guys. You can do the same thing. You can just go live, promote your thing, promote your offer, whatever your offer is, your service, your product, your whatever. Just post content about your offer, go live about your offer. Doesn't matter what your offer is. But if you don't have an offer, I'm giving you the offer. And the reason you want to do this is because you're going to learn how to market. You're going to learn how to market like a pro. So you don't look foolish. So you don't go on people's lives and start spamming. You don't want to spam people, guys. It's not the way. We don't teach that. We don't teach paid advertising. Like you can do it, but you don't need to. My friend and mentor Michelle. It's not like paid advertising is bad. People make a lot of money doing paid advertising, but you need to have a lot of money to do it. You need to have a marketing budget, right? So like we don't teach paid advertising. Michelle, who's made $10 million in 3 years, she says she hasn't even spent a dime on paid ads. Okay. So we don't teach paid ads. We don't teach cold messaging, which means like cold messaging means you're just like cold messaging strangers. It could be cold emails. It could be cold messages. It could be knocking on people's doors. Okay. That's cold messaging. The reason you don't want to do that is because there's a lot of rejection there. You're going to get rejected all the time. Okay. And then there's warm outreach. That's when you reach out to your friends and family or your subscribers and you promote your offer to your friends, family, and subscribers. Like that's called warm outreach. Like, but people don't want to bother their friends and family. Have you ever pitched your friends and family on a business? I have. It's always awkward, guys. It never really turned out well. It was always awkward. And then it's like that awkward moment is remembered for forever. Right? So like we don't teach that. What we teach is like free strategies where you're just posting content online. You post content, you go live. That's all you do. You don't, so it's a rejection free business, guys. It's a rejection free business. And then your automations that we give you. See what happens is like if you go to my website, sevenfiguremonk.com, it'll take you to the link in my bio. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. People are going to go to your link. They're going to put their email in, right? And then once they're inside of your email list, you're going to learn how to do email marketing. Once they're inside of your email list, then there's going to be emails that are going to be sent out every day. Like we give you 30 emails to begin with. So the emails are going to be sent out to your potential customers every day, your leads, right? So either they buy, they see the email and then they buy, or they just unsubscribe to your email list, right? So it's a rejection-free business. You never have to hear the word no. You know, occasionally someone might be like, "Stop sending me emails." I'm like, dude, like I've had people do that. Like, "Stop sending me emails." I'm like, dude, you can unsubscribe. You can unsubscribe at any time. I mean, occasionally that happens. It's not. I'm just like, dude, unsubscribe. So, but that's kind of them being like foolish because they don't realize like you don't know you can unsubscribe from email lists, right? So, but that doesn't happen very much. But once in a while, I get someone like, "Stop sending me emails." I'm like, dude, unsubscribe. All good, no worries. Like I don't care if people unsubscribe. The way my email marketing system is set up, like if someone doesn't open an email from me in like 8 weeks, then my system automatically deletes them. Like my system will automatically delete them from my email marketing campaign. Right? I don't care if people unsubscribe. If they unsubscribe, that just means it's not for them. It just means we're not a good fit. They're not my perfect customer or whatever, or they don't see any value. That means they don't want to learn how to launch a business. They don't want to learn how to make $600, $900, or $1,400 over and over again. They don't want to hang out with the monk. They don't want to hang out with 57,000 people inside of our community. They don't want daily millionaire mentoring. That's what it means. They don't want all this stuff. Cool. No problem. All right, my friends. I'm gonna go because I usually try to go live for like an hour, but it's 111, guys. Angel number. So make a wish. Make a wish, guys. All right. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to follow me. Go to my website, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check out the business. You can follow me. I go live once or twice a day. I'm your friendly neighborhood monk. So, all right, YouTube. Peace. Peace, TikTok. Peace and love.